let the third girl in, and he was like, yeah, you let the third girl. I know I didn't let the third girl in. Like whatever they used, bro, I was gone in like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Bro, that's why I stopped drinking for a little bit. But I was a valuable lesson because Obi told me that I should have asked her to take the drink first, take that shot first, and I didn't take the shot first. They drugged me. They called the third girl. They had to call the third girl, and she came in with that bag, and they opened the door for her. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like basically I'm knocked out, drugged, sleeping, and the girls are just going through my apartment. I hate myself for that. Cause like, why would I have girls? You know what I mean? Like that's how lost I was. That I had to get robbed for all my valuable stuff to see the bigger picture.
Here's what it is. Can't go backwards. Think about what you should have, could have, would have. It already happened. You gotta do it now.
It is what it is. We're starting now. I hope that this is our first ever episode, me and Senor Rio. And you just heard us in the background. He was talking about an incident where he got drugged and robbed, man. It happens. So for those of you who don't know, we live here in Cartagena. We've been here for like the last 2 years, living here in Cartagena. We're currently in Cali shooting this. Rio right here, 2 weeks ago, he went through a terrible episode where, he invited some chicks round to his apartment, and he knows better, but just some incidents happen, and basically, if you get caught slipping here, they're gonna take it away from you. So
You gotta respect the game, guys.
that's exactly what happened. I don't know if it's still sensitive for you. Do you want to talk about it?
It's cool, bro. You gotta respect the game. We're in a country where people don't have nothing. And then I have over, and to them, like I have over millions of.
Oh yeah, in the background there, we got Jace. We ain't gonna say his name, man. He doesn't like that. But he's in the background. He just had a sandwich. So this stuff is stuff that happens here in Cartagena, in Medellin, in Colombia. In fact, in most third world developing countries, they see the tourist, they see the tourist, the gringo, as an easy target. A guy, let me do that for you. What's his name? Taught me how to do it. Jason.
No.
Jason taught me how to do it. See this guy?
Chill, bro. Like, let me drink the way I drink.
So
He's trying to drug me right now, guys. He's trying to drug me. You see, look, I learned my lesson. Chill. I'm good. I'm good. I learned my lesson, man. Get out of here. You see, yo, Jay, you see, he's trying to drug me. Try to pour it in the drink for me, just right in front of the camera. Right in front of the camera. Like, yo, I'm good. You know what I mean? I like take my shots. Damn.
How about you need to,
bro? Jay, yo, give me another cup.
Let me see.
No, I'm good, bro.
Right,
I'm over here traumatized, and he don't even want to let me get a cup, bro. Please.
The top thing, yeah.
You too short? Oh, snap.
Yeah. No, but he's gonna need to see that works now. Shit, I might have a little bit of that. Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna talk about the episode of what happened on that fateful night. Over here we just try and be as real and as honest with you guys about various topics. We're gonna talk about this today, but also in subsequent discussions, we're going to talk about everything. We're going to, there's so much to talk about. So anyway, what happened? Why were you caught slipping, my guy? Like, really, why were you caught slipping? Like, and I have to be hard on you because, bro, you know better than that.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I was going through like, I guess, boredom.
Yeah.
When you be out there so long, you just fall into like a routine. So my routine was like basically figuring out what type of trying to make what content I need to make.
Yeah.
And while I do that, you know, Tinder, I'm all over Tinder, and I invite some Tinder girls because I'm bored. And you know, out here, you know, if you're bored, you know, you just go to Tinder, and that's where it's at.
Yeah, but you know that Tinder girls in Medellin, in Cartagena, can be dangerous.
Very dangerous, and you know,
Would you say that you got too comfortable?
I was very comfortable because you got to think I live out here, bro, and I speak Spanish, so
Yeah.
I was speaking very clear to them, very direct, and yo, it's like an angel, like the devil in the angel body. You know what I mean? Like they just were very nice. Just gave me the drink, and I drank it without even thinking. You know, I'm usually a person.
And here's the thing: the reality is that stuff. What happened to you can actually happen to any one of us. You know, it's easy for someone to sit back and say, "Hey, that shit will never happen to me." But listen, as I tell guys all the time, you could be here. In actual fact, when you live in Colombia, when you stay in Colombia, you can speak the language. You've been here for a long time. After a while, you get like kind of comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like, man, stuff ain't gonna happen to me. It ain't gonna happen to me. So it can actually happen to anyone. I gave you an example the other day that sometimes I met people, friends, women that I hardly know, and I leave them in the apartment, and that they could have at any time, you know, taken stuff from me. And the reason why I leave them in the apartment is because I feel like I trust them. It's not gonna happen to me. They know me, but in reality, they could do the same thing to me. You understand? So anyway, like and you know the irony of all of this stuff? I know you're drinking here right now, but you normally don't drink.
And that's what makes me even more mad at myself, because I'm usually the type of person to say no to the drink. And I feel like I was just so bored that night that I really was looking. I was looking for.
So, but let me ask you a question, right? Were the girls worth it?
Yo, nah, that's the crazy part, bro. Like, to see the girls that I smashed, to see the girls that robbed me, it's like my name's no longer Senor Rio.
And that's the thing again, like, you know, when you thinking your way up,
it's like I should have just bought some girls.
What do you mean bought some girls?
Like I might
right. Okay, yeah, because
that's what happened.
Yeah, because you told them to come round, come and chill with me.
Yeah,
I'm not giving you there's no money involved. It's not transactional.
I stopped paying for girls. I live out here, so I don't pay for girls. Guys come out here and they're paying for girls all crazy. I stopped paying for girls. So when I talk to girls, I'm just like, but to me, it's just like, for what happened, I should have just went and got some girls that I knew. And just gave them money. And none of that would have happened.
So what exactly did they take from you?
Bro, they took my iPad, my MacBook. They took my GoPro. They took my video camera. They took my camera. They took my drone. They took my gun. They took all my watches. They took cologne.
So you have a gun here in Colombia?
Yeah, you already know how it goes. If you go into the barriers, you better be protected, because you never know where it could go. You know, so like I don't have a gun per se to use. Is in case I need to use, because I've been inside restaurants and I've watched restaurants get robbed. Like I've been sitting in a restaurant waiting for my food, and many people don't know is that it's actually legal to have a gun here in Colombia. If you've got all the right documentation, and you do have all the right documentation. I'm legally able to carry.
You know, as I said, you've been here for quite a while, so you're really, you know, ingrained in the system over here. You know, you've got accounts or bank accounts.
Bank accounts, I have business accounts.
You have all of that stuff. You registered yourself as a business here, also a tourist agency, all of that stuff. So, you know, it's understandable why that kind of stuff can happen to you, because, you know, you are so deep in the system over here, in the society over here, that you feel like, this ain't gonna happen to me. Nobody's gonna touch me.
What I realize now is, especially where I'm at, and if I'm trying to live like the way I'm living, I gotta have like a special security, not even a special security, but someone that just sits there and does nothing and watches my moves.
So let me ask you a question. Will you still recommend people to come to Cartagena or
Definitely,
Colombia?
but now I suggest, if you're trying to live crazy, you should have like security with you, because
so what's your definition of living crazy? Would you say you're living crazy? I wouldn't say you were living crazy.
Well, that is living crazy, going on Tinder. Most guys come here and go on Tinder. it's like a known fact. Go on Tinder and
Right.
find the girls. You know, so if that's being said, you should have someone that's
So-
not gonna a designated, if not security,
Yeah.
someone that's not gonna drink, someone that's not gonna just
A
gonna
friend,
sit
somebody
there,
who's going to be
that's just gonna
serious.
sit serious.
Yeah, but
and watch
wouldn't it just be easier for you to like, you know, because I've been to your apartment. You have a really big apartment, nice apartment overlooking the entire city, right? Wouldn't it have been easy for you just to have locked yourself, like locked all your stuff in one room?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna live like that if I'm living
Yeah.
someplace. I suggest that for someone, maybe like guys, if a group of guys come and they want to be the cheaper route,
Yeah.
that's the cheapest way to go about it. Just lock your stuff. Just lock your stuff.
But
in.
isn't it the smartest route? It's not even the cheapest route.
No, because honestly, like I said, if you just want to have a security that,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, you should have someone that searches these people when they leave.
I was going to get to that because you live in a serviced building.
Yeah.
Not even an apartment,
So
a building.
I expected my security guard to search the
'cause-
women
'cause-
after they left, because you got to understand.
Because we might play actually what happened in this episode, right? For the viewers to see. But you live in a serviced apartment, right? To my understanding, to what you've told me, 2 chicks came into the building.
Yeah.
Right? And the third one, when you were drugged, came in.
off of the presence of the other 2 girls.
And normally when I can't even get into your building without the
So that's-
security giving me issues.
So to me, it's like this.
Yeah.
For anyone to walk into my building,
Uh-huh.
they need authorization to come into my building.
Right.
So I authorized 2 girls to come into my building.
Right.
The 3rd girl authorized was never by me.
Yeah.
So that means the building
Uh-huh.
let them come in, and then look
Mm-hmm.
what happened to me. So to me, it's like I wouldn't put my trust in them
Yeah.
to watch over me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, if you want to just lock your stuff, you can. That's smart and it's efficient. I'm not
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
saying it's not. But if you really want to be sure, to me,
Mm-hmm.
I would just have security, because that person is going to check them when they leave.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, man, this is not our country. And even though I love this country and I tell people to come here, they look at us like we're just clients.
Yes.
And that's the hardest.
And that's both men and women.
know
So
what I mean?
run me through the incident again, because like, and for the people who don't know, you told me this a million times, but for the people the first time who are hearing this, if you can run me through exactly what happened. What time, like, so you met these chicks on Tinder, you told them, hey, if you want to hang out, if you want to chill, you want to be with me, whatever, I ain't going to pay you, there's no transaction involved.
Yeah.
If you can come over, you know, and, you know, just relax and have some drinks like how we're having some drinks right now. And then they come over and they offer you a drink.
Yep.
So from that point, what happened?
I was gone. And I knew I was
And you don't normally drink. Why did you accept their drink?
because like I said, I was spiraling. I was bored, and I should have just been more disciplined.
Yeah.
Like my discipline is, like I told you about, locking my stuff in one room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because that was just the easiest way when I have people at my house. But then as I got comfortable, I left certain stuff out.
Yeah.
You know, like I always paid attention to everything. Like especially I would never leave no one in the room.
Yeah.
Like I was like my security. So what I did wrong was, like, yeah, I didn't leave my stuff inside the room, you know what I mean? And especially since I don't have nobody that's gonna watch my back. And as I got drugged, the girls ran through my apartment. But what I realized is the first 2 girls came in.
Was there anybody else in the apartment?
No, the first 2 girls
So
came in
like,
with
so
no
were
bags.
you? So you and the 2 girls were alone?
No.
But there was a
My man
friend.
had
Yeah.
my boy with me.
Yeah.
And what's so crazy, I feel bad about my boy because I brought the second girl for him.
Yeah.
And then he gets drugged with me. You know what I mean? They they took certain stuff of his, but you know what I mean? Like I felt bad because he could have died. Same way I could have died.
Definitely, you could have died, man. Because they could have given you an overdose, bro.
Facts. And you know how I snore in my sleep.
I'm gonna edit. I've got a clip of you edited. I've got a clip of him edited. Snoring, right? So I'm gonna edit it into this clip so you see exactly how he snores. Yeah, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But you know, the one thing I do admire about this situation is, you know, people know you out there, and you're quite. For those of you who don't really know him, this guy, he's real macho. He's real proud. How come that you're like sharing your story out there? Because you know people are gonna make fun of you and be like, "How can that happen to you? You live here. People know you in Cartagena."
Yo, I think honestly, I'm secure who I am.
Yeah.
First and always. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm not gonna hide from what happens to me, because at the end of the day, I realize in life anything could happen to anyone. You know, like tomorrow's not promised to me. So anyone that feels like it's just something they could joke about,
Yeah.
that's cool with me, because I joke about it myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what doesn't break you, what doesn't
break you makes you
stronger.
Yeah,
So it's like, this is something, it broke me. You know what I mean? Like, and when I mean broke me, it made me reevaluate my entire thought process.
I mean, I must admit the same thing happened to me. You know, like, off of your experience, I started thinking to myself, you know, if it could happen to you, it can definitely happen to me. And as I said to you earlier, it can definitely happen to any of us. Like, no one is exempt. It can happen to any of us. But I think it happening to you and me knowing you on a personal level, it kind of made me think, okay, I gotta be like now even more alert, more, you understand? But bro, man, I mean, I'm impressed that you're here able to share your story, because many people, they'll feel some kind of way.
Nah, I felt the way 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they'll feel some kind of way to share their story. I mean, they'll feel embarrassed.
Yo,
and you're putting this out here to the world.
Nah, bro, listen, man. Like, you guys understand, like, anyone knows me, I'm a hustler. So it's like, whatever I lost was nothing. But, when I had to call my mom to tell her what happened, to hear her, like, crying, bro, I cried so many times just thinking about how I put myself through that
situation. So
whatever someone could say, I said to myself, like,
you
know what I mean? Like they put me to sleep. They put me to sleep like a little baby. And they
so what would you do different this time to, like, avoid
Honestly,
it?
anytime someone gives me a drink, I'm telling them to drink it first. My rule is, for the first hour, I'm gonna say no to the drinks. Like, I'm gonna.
That's
have
a good
some
one.
rules, like especially if I meet a girl that I don't know, like, cause you never know in Colombia, and to me it's like, I'll probably tell the person, let's put our stuff inside this room and lock it.
Yeah.
And I'll probably hide the key.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just do like a lot of security, like security checks where, like, God forbid anything goes wrong, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, so.
All right. Anyway, I think your story here is like a lesson to everybody, and for those of you who are watching this, I think, and for those of you who are planning on coming to Colombia, Cartagena, is a great example of, just you being on your P's and Q's and being, aware of your surroundings and everything that happens. So I'm really grateful for, Rio for sharing his story here today, because not many people do that, man. Some people are embarrassed about what happened. So anyway, like, we quickly got over that one. I want to now have normal discussion with you, like, because just on a normal tip, like, because to be honest, like, I'm tired of, this formal stuff that we're doing, because I know, as I said, I know you on a personal level, right? So I just want to have normal discussions. You pick my brain, I pick your brain. Do you understand? Let's do it that way, right? Today you showed me some stuff about some hip hop artists. I don't know. Man, what the hell?
Yeah, that's the real Obi, guys. That's the real Obi, guys.
That's me.
Yeah. That's the real Obi, guys.
Let me put this back. That's me. I love chicken. Hold up a second. Let me just go back here, right? So it's going to start off again. How did that happen? So we're going to do that. We're going to have the background. That's Obi Land.
Yo, Jay, where you at?
Come through, man.
Yo, you better come down here and chop it up. You don't gotta be on camera, but you gotta chop it up.
Be in the background or something.
Come on, man. Get out of here, boy.
Yeah. So, like, Jay, I need you here because I want to find out what your thoughts are on
Facts.
Even you, Rio. Like, with all the, like, okay, for those of you who who can't figure it out, even the way I said can't, right? I'm from London, right? So I was born and raised in London. Well, raised partially in London.
New York City,
right?
baby.
And Rio's from New York, right? So we linked up over here in Colombia, right? So it's different cultures, different, like, just different cultures, complete different cultures. And I always see this stuff, this hip hop stuff. I'm I love hip hop. I love the culture, all of that stuff. But what is happening in the United States? Why are you guys killing each other? The rappers, why are you guys so angry?
Bro, that's the hood mentality, bro. I don't have that mentality. That's why
Yeah.
you see me living overseas because it's just a lot of people. I feel like a lot of jealousy and envy out there, you know. But that's
I know,
that's
but doesn't
out there too.
that happen here in Colombia?
Bro, it's even different, and I feel like in the hood because, you know, they say if you make it, you can't come back, and I think that's like a
I mean, who's the guy they killed the other week? PNB Rock or so,
facts.
at Roscoe's? No reason.
They just
But let me ask you a question, right? Me personally, if I had the kind of money that he had, or the kind of apparently he was wearing his jewelry at Roscoe's, right?
But you see
Why are you gonna be there? Like, and no disrespect to PNB Roscoe, you know, like God bless the dead, right? But me personally, if I have that kind of money, like you're just not gonna see me.
Bro, you see the hood, the
Yeah.
OGs like Ice-T,
Yeah,
Ice Cube.
they're still here.
They tell you don't wear jewelry in
Yeah.
LA because you know it's like, bro, the world is like an ocean, and,
Yeah.
and in the ocean there's sharks.
Right.
So to me, it's like, why even test the waters?
Exactly. Why test the? Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you go into LA.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me coming out here, right, and wearing all my jewelry.
Because we're in Cali right now,
Yeah.
and Cali is like the murder rate in Cali is like crazy,
Yeah,
right?
It's like me wearing all my jewelry out here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to wear none of that stuff because all that you're drawing for someone to come and
do something.
And do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
you're
it's
asking
like
for
it's everything here is amplified.
Yeah.
How it is in the States.
Yeah.
And in the States, it's just like I feel like people just watch you now. So it's like,
Yeah.
like you see, for you to catch it here, you have to draw the attention.
Yeah.
People in the States will just watch you on your Instagram,
Yeah.
watch you on when they see you in the streets. They pay attention to everything
Yeah.
you do. And then
I mean, London's the same, but you know, we're not on that killing game. Like we're more like
they're
people
not
in
running up on
London.
people in
No, they are, but they're doing it with knives. I mean, you guys are like shooting people, like
yeah, but it's still the same.
yeah,
Murder and robbery is still the same.
true. But I just think it's crazy. Even
Like,
today,
are
you
they
should.
running up on people in London? Are people are the culture are black men running up on other black men and robbing them?
Yeah, the younger one.
Then it's the same,
Yeah,
my boy.
15 to 28.
It's the-
Yeah,
all you're saying is they don't use guns yet.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
ask you a question. When you don't want to give it up, what do?
they poked you, man.
So it's the same concept, boy.
Like they poked my brother, my older brother.
It's the
He didn't
same
want to.
thing.
He's even lucky to be alive. Did you know that, Jay? Like my bro, like he got poked, man, 3 times. Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's the
like
same.
I'll show you the pictures. Like in fact, I might put it on this episode.
I believe you, but
Yeah.
to me, it's like
It's crazy.
it's the same thing everywhere. It's just.
Because he could be dead now, and I could be telling you guys like, "Hey, man, I gotta go back."
So like, let me ask you a question. Like when a celebrity, like
Yeah.
a hood celebrity,
Shit,
like,
my
when-
back's killing me, man.
When one
Yeah,
of these
go ahead.
hood celebrities make it, right?
Yeah.
Do they go back to the hood? Are they not allowed to go back? Do they say the same thing?
Well, in the UK,
Yeah.
if you're a smart guy, like you just wouldn't go back.
That's
Or
the
even if
same
you're gonna go,
concept.
even if you're gonna go back, you go with security.
But it's the
Because
same
people
thing.
are jealous.
Because it's the same concept.
Yeah.
What I said out here
Yeah.
in the States.
Yeah,
It's jealousy and envy.
yeah. I just think it's crazy in the States because in the last friggin' like 6 months or even 7 months or year, let's just say year, how many people have died? Like rappers have died in this business. You know, you got like, you know, King Von got killed. Quando Rondo's guy got killed. Quando was the target. You had, who's the other guy, Lil TJ or something from New York? Lil J? Like he I thought he was dead. I don't know how he made it.
I think they spun that.
How?
Right? They said he was paralyzed. And then now he's full walking. I think it was just a spin.
And he dropped a video. But anyway, listen, thank God he's alive, man, because bro, shit.
Nah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was a spin.
Yeah, but yeah. I know. But you know, this is the music business. Entertainment. It's entertainment at the
I
end.
was like, hell no.
How are you paralyzed then you start
You
walking?
walking like that?
Yeah, but
is what it
I'm glad that, you know, he's all right, man.
No, I'm
'cause-
happy he's alive.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like,
Bro, no one
It's-
should get shot
exactly.
over what they have, what they
exactly.
have accomplished. Like, that's whack.
I know, but let me ask you a question, right? Before I move on to other stuff, like, why do you think that ish is happening in hip hop or in this culture, in like black culture in general?
I said jealousy.
But why? Like that stuff don't happen in rock and roll or
Pretty sure it happens. In every
no, it
culture.
don't.
It's
No,
just,
it don't. It don't happen in pop. It don't happen in Afro beats.
No,
As you know, I'm
pretty sure-
African.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
if you look up of how certain pop artists have died over the years, they'll say, "Oh, a close friend, something jealousy." It's usually
Yeah.
that. My point in the
I know,
black
but it's like
community it's just bigger because, you know, like I feel like especially in the black community, there's not so many people that's doing it.
right.
So when you're doing it, it's even worse because another person feels they should be doing it too. And it's bigger, you know. So it's like when you say pop,
Mm-hmm.
what is that genre mainly based out? Like what
Yeah.
ethnic group is mostly pop?
When I think of pop, I think of like Caucasians.
When you think of hip hop,
I think
it's only black.
Africans, blacks, African Americans.
So then,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, it's
It don't happen in reggaeton. It don't happen in no other genres.
it happens in every genre. It's just gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot smaller,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be a lot closer people. But I feel like in the black culture,
Yeah.
there's not too many people that are doing it. So everyone's.
What do you
watching.
mean doing like
There's not too many PNBs. There's not too many.
How?
There's not too many King Vaughns.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's people that think they're on King Vaughn's level that are not doing it.
right? All I know is like here's my point. I'm thinking in comparison to other genres, it's very clear to me that hip hop is the most dangerous genre to be an artist. Do you agree or disagree?
Of course, because
Yeah,
it's a black. It's a like I just said. What?
Yeah.
When you're
So
thinking about,
do you think that there's something wrong with black people? Like,
no, I think black people worry about black people too much.
what do you mean?
Bro, look at the killing
Mm-hmm.
spree. It's black people killing black people for what they have.
Yeah.
It's someone that's not even in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even think the person that killed PNB was in hip hop. It was just someone in the streets that watches his Instagram
Yeah.
that probably didn't like the fact that he had jewelry on.
I know, but should he be wearing that kind of jewelry? I mean, a house?
But like
And
you
a
just
car
said-
on his
look what
neck?
You just said
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it doesn't happen in country music. It doesn't
Yeah.
happen in pop.
Yeah.
They're wearing. I'm pretty sure they wear their jewelry.
True.
Why
but
should- why-
no,
why
but
does
but
it have
then
to be-
they're
why-
not. What's the right
Why does
term?
it have to be like when you
They're
go
not.
to-
They're not as ostentatious as hip hop artists.
But
Like hip hop
why does it
artists
have
are
to be
like.
that, though?
Yeah, true.
Like why you see that mentality? Why does
Mm-hmm.
it have to be because you're black and you're in hip hop? You shouldn't wear your jewelry. If you wear your jewelry,
Because to me, I look at like when a hip hop artist is
Especially
like
in America.
is wearing his jewelry. To me, I look at it like, is your girl still coming? Yeah. Right. right.
you know the rules.
Yeah. You know the
It
rules.
ain't no
Fun.
fun.
If the homies can have. none. Yeah. So like, you best open the door. Like, so for me, like as I was saying, like, I forgot what I was saying, but if hip hop, like, if you know hip hop is a dangerous genre, right? And sorry, now I remember. Yeah, I was saying basically that I look at hip hop artists like when they wear their jewelry and all of that stuff, right? I look at it like it's part of their work thing. It's like it's for work. You see like how a man when he's going to the office, he wears his badge with his name tag and all of that. I look at like the chains and the jewelry as like that's his identity badge.
You're not supposed. I get it. You're not supposed
Yeah.
to wear it because it's like you're testing the waters. I get
Yeah.
all that, but the mentality that you that
Go on.
mentality that comes with it, I think is such a wrong thought process.
Yeah.
Because I can go to Little Italy with my jewelry.
Yeah. I don't know. It's all good.
I can go to Chinatown. We're talking about in American states now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't feel like that would happen.
Yeah. But when you're in the black
When you go
areas,
to the black communities,
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's wild, wild west.
Yeah. No, I get you, man.
No, I mean I respect it. Like I said, I don't wear jewelry.
Give me a second. Let me just check up on these cameras.
But
Make sure that you're really in focus right there. Yep. You got it. Man, these drinks are beginning to have effect. So anyway, moving on to different topic right now. Let's talk about, have we got somebody coming in? She definitely, if she comes in, she's definitely gonna come and say hi to us over here. You know, when I think of like Drink Champs and all of these channels, right? I think to myself, like some of them guests, see, like Nori must definitely get them like so lit, you know, because
He be buying bottles.
yeah, I'm feeling it.
Shout out to the Drink Champs.
Big up Drink Champs, man, because I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this, and I'm trying to remain professional, but I reckon like after a while. So I think like Jay went all the way to like, so he's probably gonna call you. I think that he went all the way to Centenarium. So let me ask you a question. After staying here 2 years, right, in Colombia, would you ever date an American girl and take her seriously? Or will you try and build a relationship here with one of the Colombian girls?
Honestly, I think I'm like emotionally damaged because I'm living out here. Like I came out here.
So okay. All right, go on.
Like I came out here.
Yeah.
And I got to experience so many different experiences, and like now I'm at the point where it's like.
So what I'm trying to say is like, overall, because I know what you mean by experiences. Like you have so many fantasies here in Colombia.
Not even about the fantasies.
Yeah.
It's about like what I would want from a woman, or how like to be treated.
So do you think that you can get you get what you want from a woman more from a Colombian woman or an American woman? Because I don't believe.
I don't think I don't,
Yeah.
Like what I said, I'm emotional. I'm all damaged because
Why?
I don't even get nothing from them here.
Right.
If I'm not getting them from nothing from America, and I'm
Yeah.
getting nothing from here. And
Okay, so
and
overall-
I've lived everything. Like I pretty much lived everything I wanted to in America.
Yeah.
And I brought it here, and I even got crazier with it. So to me, it's like, and I'm still not into a point where I would want like a girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't think I'm at that point either.
So to me, then
I think I enjoy my single life. I enjoy like, I enjoy being able to do the things I want to do, right,
So to
without the
this-
distraction and all of that stuff. Like, cause to be honest, I don't have that time either, man. You see like how my life is. I'm always working. I'm always doing my thing. Always trying to like get to the next level. And sometimes, as I always tell you, I think that women could be a distraction. And without being bad, possibly that's what happened to you. You were distracted by the women, and what happened.
I love still playing, bro. I'm still.
I mean, it's all good. Like,
but I just look.
I respect
I just
it.
look at it like when it comes to the commitment part, I'm not good on it, and I don't want it.
right.
I'm not good on it. I don't want it, and
So, people watching this, or some women watching this, are gonna be like, "So you're gonna be doing this all your life?"
yep.
Okay, we're gonna come back to this clip in about 3-4 years.
When I say doing this all my life, I'm not
Yeah.
looking for a commitment. Like I don't want any.